Anyways, all right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Welcome back. 307 Reacts. Matt. That's actually Gabe. And behind the camera is our wizard editor, Ronnie, making all the little movements, intro, music, graphics, animations, anything you see on the screens. Ronnie's responsible. He's the man. So, you know, just hashtag thanks, Ronnie. So anyways, sitting with me, Gabe Hathaway.
Hello.
This is, you can eat your microphone, by the way, so we can hear you.
Should be closer.
Yeah. Just because, like I said, they're condensers, so I can get back here and, like, you can't hear
Different.
anything. Yeah.
I kind of liked being that quiet.
I know. The people want to know. The people want to know, Gabe. So you are an actual, like, local, what do you call it, like a manufacturer, right? Essentially.
That's what I tell people.
You run your own company. You're a CNC manufacturer-ish company, right?
Yes, sir.
Thing? Yeah?
Of all sorts of parts and components and anything that needs made.
Okay. Yeah. And, but you started out as, like, making knives, right? Like, the fundamental, you know, starting point of your business was a knife company, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I, needed components to make out of high-end materials, and so I picked a project that would facilitate that.
Yeah,
and it was like, these knives are perfect because I've always used a knife, and so here they are.
Yes.
Hathaway knives.
So
and
this is one variation of the knives that you have. So here's, I'll hold that up. But he's also on Instagram, and I'm going to put his handle down in the description so you guys can, like, go check everything out. He's got a lot more detailed pictures. But he makes all of this literally from the ground up, from the handle, the blade, the bolts, literally every component of this knife is made by him in his shop. And the actual blade itself is titanium?
It's S35V, and the handle is titanium.
The handle is titanium, okay.
Which is, yeah, you're definitely right there. And it's, you know, I picked it because it's all one-piece handle and titanium super rigid.
Okay.
And so it was like, okay, that's a good fit.
I think that's awesome, man. Yeah. I love the design of them.
Thank you, dude.
And this is, like I said, this is just one design. You have 3 designs now for that?
4. There's this. There's one that's bigger than this called the Saros XL. This is the Saros. And then there's the Anura.
Anura, I like that one. Which is kind of like, I consider the Anura, from my standpoint, kind of like a box knife because it's like square.
Like a baby butcher blade.
Yeah. It's like a little square guy. It's worth it to go check it out. Again, his Instagram handle is going to be in the description. Make sure you go check that out. Give him a follow and all that. But outside of making knives, you also manufacture just parts and components, right? Like you'll take on contracts for companies and manufacture parts for companies, you know, for certain things.
Absolutely. We've made cool parts for like Tesla and for the DOE and all kinds of other manufacturers.
CNC manufacturing, man, like it's crazy how big of an industry it actually is, you know.
It's amazing.
And I'm sure there are probably some of our followers out there because, you know, we're kind of like a blue collar-ish vibe around here. Cool. So I'm sure some of our followers are in that vein. Yeah. So we could probably let's have a discussion, comment section, go down below. Let's have a discussion about CNC machines, what you know about them, what you've done with them, where you're at, what you're making, you know, like, I don't know. It's just a cool thing. It's
infinite.
And if you don't know what a CNC machine is, go Google it and watch some videos because it literally is a machine that will route big chunks of metal down into literally anything. I mean, in
a couple of years, you'll be dirty and in a shop and working there because you couldn't stop watching those videos.
You showed me, yeah, right? You showed me parts that were, you know, some parts that are like this big, all the way down to parts that you basically have to look at under a microscope because you can't see them, all the detail if you can't, you know,
tiny things
with the human eye. So, I mean, they're incredible machines. I can't believe they've been around for a long time. But the technology gets better and better. Bits get better. Things like that,
sure.
right?
They used to program them via punch card in the 70s, and you'd like have a stack of cards with holes in them, and you'd feed those into the control.
Seriously?
And it would run the movements based off of where those holes were at in those cards. So if you dropped your cards,
or if you mixed up the order or something, you come out with something wonky on the other end, or you break bits, or you do something. Yeah,
something's gonna.
That's crazy.
Not work.
Okay, well, so anyways. Gabe Hathaway, owner of Hathaway Knives here in Casper, Wyoming, local business owner. He's going to sit in because Chris is still out for the next few days with the Rona, but he's been messaging and he's feeling better and should be back at it this weekend. So yeah, I don't think it hit him super hard. I think he did okay mostly.
One of these later Ronas.
Yeah. So anyways, long intro over. On the screen in front of us, we have Teddy Swims. You're still the one. Shania Twain cover. Let me make sure. Yes, I did turn the monitors down because I'm smart and I know what I'm doing around here. So, Teddy Swims, you've never seen him before, right? You don't know who it is?
Never in my life as far as the name or the visual.
Perfect. I was just introduced to him, I think last week. Me and Chris reacted to one of his songs, and that's where I was introduced to him. This dude blew my mind. Like, he is a fantastic vocalist. Any of our viewers out there, the home fries, anybody that likes Jelly Roll, anybody that likes Rashad, a good vocal, a really, really strong, clean, good vocal, this is your guy. Like, this is another guy. Put him on the list if you don't know about him. This is it. So this one is his You're Still the One cover. It's by Shania Twain originally. Everyone knows the song. You know the song, right? Her original one.
When I hear it,
you'll know it.
Yeah.
Like the first few lines, you'll be like, oh yeah, it's that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember it off that, but there was no melody.
It's a super classic. I think it was like 90s ish vibe song. I think it was like on all the radio stations around here.
I had a Shania Twain cassette.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I did too. I'm pretty sure I did
played
too.
it all the time,
So anyways, with that, we're gonna get into this. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Sorry for the long intro. We had to introduce we like to support our local businesses.
Check it out.
Once again, check them out. Let's get into this. Teddy Swims, You're Still the One, Shania Twain cover. Let's go.
This goes out to my mom. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. We might have took the long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They say I bet I'll never make it.
Ooh, I love how he. I figured he would go into. Do you know the song now? Are you recognizing
for
it?
sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, for sure. I figured on that part he was gonna just stay in his like where he was at and just jump up. He like brings it in from this weird like bass area. It's
I like
kinda-
halfway closed my eyes for a second, and the whole experience changes. I picture like a little boy with
Dude.
blonde hair, like maybe like
and not
like
this face
this
tatted
amount of
bearded.
hair, but on top of the head.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, his voice is wild, isn't it?
It's awesome.
He is so
Yeah,
smooth, man.
it
Let's
is
go back 10 because I want to
incredible.
hear those little scoops.
We knew we'd get there
Right here.
someday. They say I bet
That's so good.
they'll never
So good,
make
man.
it. But just look at us holding on.
He's got that rasp.
We're still together.
Yeah, he does, huh?
Still going
For a second.
strong.
He's just right before the chorus. I know. I don't care. Say what you want in the comments. He's got this level of control, man. He can do the rasp. He like introduces
Definitely.
it when he needs to, and then pulls it back when he needs to. Like
I like want to hear him sing a metal song.
he I don't know.
What's
this is
his style? Is he always just covers?
You know what I know about him is that he's done cover songs. That's what I've seen of him so
Yeah.
far. But you guys might know him better than we do. Anyone out there that knows him better, let us know. Because I would be really interested in
Yeah,
that
for
also.
real.
I think that would be cool to
Because he
see.
can clearly do what he chooses.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing, man. The control. That's the mark of a great singer. He can just go kind of wherever he wants, and it sounds good all over the place. So, killing it. Let's go.
Still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight.
The harmonies are him too.
I would assume.
This is pretty hard to tell.
I would assume in the arrangement he probably did all the backups and everything too. That's usually how a solo performance goes. I think, anyways. I don't know. I've been
know.
wrong before.
Yeah.
I'm not a genius. I'm not
Probably Matt,
a professional.
the guy behind the scenes.
Yeah. Could be Ronnie back there just making it happen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
While editing, he knew.
Well, how much does Ronnie actually know? Who knows? Yeah, that's the mystery of Ronnie.
Ain't nothing better. We beat the odds together. I'm glad we
so
didn't
clean.
listen.
Absolutely.
Look at what we would be missing.
There's that rasp.
Yeah.
They'll never make it. But just look at us holding on. still together, still going strong.
You know, actually, it kind of sounds like a female on the harmony.
Did it really?
A little bit, yeah. So here, I'll go back. Let's go back 10. This one especially. Listen to this one.
We're still together, still going strong.
Definitely.
Kind of sounds like a female, but who knows?
I think there's several voices.
Yeah, it could be several people involved in this, to be honest. But the lead is it's the composition is amazing. The whole arrangement is great. It's super like they really kept to the roots of the original. Like they didn't change
Yeah,
the.
I kept expecting it to like change the song, but it didn't. It
Yeah.
just is start to finish.
They really were just like, you know what, we're gonna keep it. Which I don't know. We're not
Smooth
quite
and
at the end
normal.
yet. Maybe they
He did say
change
it was
it.
for
but-
his mom.
True. Yeah. True.
You can't go wild carding in your
Dude, if
mom.
I did Still the One for my mom, she would be pumped also, you know, like,
Oh,
and
for
I would
sure,
I would
yeah.
want to make sure to keep it kind of original, right?
Mellow.
So, yeah.
The one that I belong to, you're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight. You're still the one.
This looks like a guy I used to drive RC cars with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that one was him.
I don't know if that was a lap steel guitar that did that little solo thing. Is that what that instrument is? That does like a weird Hawaiian soundish.
Oh, yeah, like the bendies.
Yeah. Was that a lap steel guitar? Is that what that is? I don't know. I don't know enough about that
I'd
realm.
be curious to know as well.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some of like our bar artists do it with
with
even
like
just
a slide. Yeah. Okay.
But
could
it
be
did
a slide.
sound very
But it sounded really
steel guitar.
Aloha-esque. That's the only way I can put it. I don't know.
Did they have steel guitars?
in
Hawaii?
like lap steel guitars? I think that's I think
Where
so.
they came from?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I don't know if that's where they came from, but I think I've seen them before in
It
like
is part
Hawaiian
of
bands
that.
and stuff.
Yeah,
You always
oh,
see
yeah.
you always see like a little table. It's not necessarily like on their lap, but you always see like a little table that has like the I think that's different than a lap steel, but it's like the same premise, like the same function, but it's on a stand. I don't know what it is, you guys. I don't know. If anybody out there knows, tell me. Thanks. Let's keep going. Yeah.
I'm so glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
Dang, so clean,
Yeah, that
Teddy.
was awesome.
Wow, good job,
I want to
man.
hear anything else
That was
you choose to sing.
that was beautiful. Wow, he
Bravo.
just as good as the last one, man. That was really. He's got such a good voice.
And way to stick it out. I almost don't have the attention span for a whole song even anymore. And it was like nice. It was like a pause.
Yeah.
It was refreshing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he it's just wow, he's really good. I need to see a Teddy Swims and Jelly Roll collab. If that exists in the world, somebody put a link in the comments. I don't know. Do you know who Jelly Roll is?
I think I've seen on your channel.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
done some reactions to him for sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
and that would
he's-
be my limited knowledge.
Yeah, okay. Mine as well. That's what I know
Yeah.
about him, is what we've watched on our
Then we know
channels.
the same stuff.
Yeah,
Right
exactly,
on,
exactly, yeah. But he fantastic vocalist, and I think these two teaming up would be like unstoppable. I would buy that
be cool.
album in a heartbeat. That would be really, really awesome to have. But
And it's so fun to hear, like, to see what people put in to music out of their own personality. You learn so much because, like,
yeah,
Shania Twain and that guy must differ in some way.
Oh, yeah, at least in a few ways, right? You don't see Shania Twain rocking any face tats or anything, so you know.
Kind of disappointing, really.
It's interesting to see how the genre carries over to so many different generations. You know, it's just
for sure.
like that. Those classic
classic
songs carry over and carry over and carry over. They're basically timeless. It's kind of wild how society like makes that kind of thing work, but. You know what? I loved it. I think it was amazing. I'm gonna give it. I give that 5 out of 5 backwards hats for sure.
For sure.
It's a hat rating. It's just a thing we do on the channel. I don't know, 5 out of 5
I would
backwards
say it
hats.
deserves 5 out of 5.
Yeah, absolutely. That was incredible. I think. I don't think there's gonna be much that he's gonna put on the screen that I'm not gonna give 5 out of 5. He's an incredible musician, very talented vocalist, and I have mad respect for that. So, yeah. You good?
Yeah.
Anything to add? You good? All right.
Nope.
All right. Fantastic. Well, with that,
Thanks for having me.
If you guys like this episode as much as we did, we're gonna do this thing. You're gonna say notification gang with me, okay? We didn't do any precursors before this. It's
I can do that.
totally scripted all the way through. So, anyways, get ready for it. I'm just wait for it. I'll cue you in. Notification gang. Right?
Okay.
You ready for this? Okay. So if you guys like this episode as much as we did, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the Notification gang. Yeah, you got it. You see that? You got it.
We'll take it.
And with that, we'll see you guys next time.